Hey, welcome to Kaspa Daily Pulse. Here's what the Kaspa community's been buzzing about today. First up, decentralization vibes are strong. The chat celebrated hitting around 1,000 Kaspa nodes, shouting out the Finnish heroes for helping push us there. People are salvaging 1 terabyte NVMe drives, talking about turning Raspberry Pi 5s into full nodes, and even dreaming up node factories running on Pi clusters. There's real planning around the future 100 blocks per second target too. Folks calculated that at max block size, that could mean roughly 1 terabyte of data per day, so the new norm for home nodes might be 1 to 2 terabyte SSDs. One person summed it up perfectly. This feels like BTC in 2011. Next, big brain energy from Yonatan Sompolinski's latest talk. People are still chewing on his line that Kaspa aims to do in real time what Bitcoin does in about an hour when it comes to sampling the majority and accepting transactions. The vision is logic and assets living natively on Layer 1, with miners incentivized to keep this always-on, flywheel network running. Zero latency, automated, real-time decentralization. MEV auctions were called out as critical to stop front-running and protect users, and real-time decentralization has basically become the new community buzz phrase. That rolls right into the vProgs hype arc. People are dreaming of Kaspa native DeFi. No begging for CEX listings, just DEXs, Uniswap-style liquidity, Aave-style lending, and a nice bridge of stablecoins directly on L1. One community member said a Bitfinex manager told them that listing USDT on Kaspa mainly needs big banks to actually use it. Others explained vProgs as letting devs code in their native languages, and even imagined other chains effectively becoming Kaspa Layer 2s that all settle value back to Kas. Someone joked that if vProgs were a standalone project with VC backing, it could be a top 10 token by itself. On the dev side, there was a wholesome boost. Izio shared that he's getting a KEF grant to work a full year on Kaspa Core. The chat spammed congrats, joked about him adding backdoors for double spending, purely memes, and he mentioned opening a GitHub issue about not unnecessarily restricting features. The mood there was, we get to endure him for at least another year, in the best possible way. Finally, markets and whales. KAS was quoted around 6 cents, up almost 10% on the day, with some degens calling this the last chance at a nickel, and others betting on a short squeeze up toward the mid-teens of cents before mid-January. At the same time, there's intense focus on big wallets. Wintermute was said to hold around 4.5% of the supply, and there's heated but unresolved debate over whether Wallet 1 is Wintermute, some other market maker, a fund, or something else entirely. What people do agree on is that it doesn't look like a typical exchange wallet, and that being a top 1,000 holder now means stacking roughly 2.5 million KAS, which has a lot of folks in chat joking about being broke. That's it for today's Pulse. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Catch you then.